Hello everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Academy for Minecraft 1.12, not 0.16, as I said, probably at last episode. I'm your host, Eli the Fatigued, host/teacher, along with my sidekick, student, co-host, Preston. I guess technically you wouldn't be a sidekick, because we're pretty even ground. Blammo. Blammo. Trying to shoulder bump it. Fair enough. Yeah. So yeah, you're more of a student than a sidekick. I would say. So yeah. Sorry, I felt like it was rude calling you sidekicks. I'm like, no, you're not really a sidekick. Um. Anyway. So yeah, last episode we set up this power gen. I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. There are other ways to do the growing in different mods. There's like tree growers, harvesters, planters, etc. But those are all stupidly complicated. So I like simplicity. The simpler it is, the better. As well as the less it lags out my game. Okay. Indeed. Okay. So what are we doing? We have a quest to turn in, apparently. Technology advanced. Oh yeah, making a hardened upgrade kit. Oh, nice. That's where you got that. Cool. A reinforced upgrade kit. So, I was talking about the reinforced upgrade kit. In order to do that, we need an induction smelter. We need an Invar gear to do that. We need 2 copper gears to do that. Yes, indeed. Then a machine frame, which is a tin gear surrounded by glass and iron. Oh, I love thermal. It's so simple and fun and good. No needlessly pointless stuff. Induction smelter. Lamo. It was made by using sand, machine frame Invar gear, the redstone reception coil, and copper gear. Most things will use either the redstone reception coil or the other coil, which I don't remember the name of off the top of my head. The transmission coil, or hiccups, sorry, or the conductance coil, which is electrum. Yeah, silver. So the reception coil is gold. The transmission coil is silver, and I think that's used for like power generating machines. And then the conductance coil, which is used for like energy cells and augments and such. So mostly what you'll be using is the redstone reception coil and the transmission coil, which is nice because they're made of silver and gold. Indeed. Okay, so the induction... Right? So the induction smelter is a fairly... I wouldn't say complicated, but it is. Because you have to know the recipe before you put stuff in, because you're using 2 items to make an entirely different item. Does that make sense? Okay. So then what we also want is... Oh, there's a spot here. Okay. What we also want is a pulverizer. I don't think I made one of those yet. Or have I? I have it saved in here. It means I probably made one at some point. I don't think I have. No. Okay, I probably saved it meaning to go into it, but then I never did. So yeah, let's make pulverizer. Pulverizer. It is a piston. Pretty simple. It is a machine frame and 2 copper gears. You'll be using a lot of copper gears, so copper is something you want. Redstone reception coil. Hey, it's back again. What's up? Ah, okay. Indeed. So yeah, then we'll want the 2 flint and a machine frame, and we have flint in this chest, so I don't have to worry about it. And then blammo. Pulverizer. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, etc., etc. Okay. So that is another quest done. Beginner. Ooh. Oof. Oof. This is a tough one. I'm between copper and nickel as well. I think we should use copper. We should do copper. Because we don't actually have a whole lot of copper left right now. We have 12 copper ore. And we have a lot of gold ore, a lot of silver, a lot of lead, and a lot of nickel, actually. So, yeah, not a lot of copper. Yes, but it's also the one that's least used, as opposed to like copper and iron. Because copper is smelted with tin and aluminum, and iron is with like everything requires iron, and then even Invar requires iron. So what we want to do is we want to get some obsidian and smash that obsidian up real good. We want to do it in multiples of 2 and blammo. And make sure it's not outputting. Okay, yeah, make sure it's not outputting. Well, maybe we do want it to output. Let me go get a chest. Let me go make a chest. Or 4. Ah, I hate that they're the vanilla, the quark chests. I hate the quark chests so bad. Okay. So yeah, we want to output out of there. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now it should be outputting to this chest. Okay. There's probably some crap in here for now. I should put that out there as well. Okay. Then what we do is we take pulverized obsidian and we go get lead. So what the pulverizer does is it's also a way of doubling ores. You know what? Actually, hang on. Lamb, because we need this to be faster. It's so slow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we have 24 pulverized obsidian, and that's it's a 4-to-1 ratio to lead, so we need 6. Oh no, we actually need 3. Sorry, because it gives us 2 lead dust, which is what we need. Pulverized lead. Sorry. Which is what we need in the induction smelter along with the pulverized obsidian. Yes, but the ore is the only thing that gives you double. It's basically a more advanced version of the smeltery. I generally still use the smeltery because you can also alloy in there super easily, which is what the induction smelter's for. The induction smelter is for alloy, basically. But something that to be said is that the pulverizer also randomly gives you different ores, or different dusts, different pulverized stuff, depending on the ore you put in there. Yeah, you get 1 silver. Let's see, what's the uses? Pulverizer. It's a 10% chance for a pulverized silver per ore. And different ores have different chances to produce different dusts, pulverized dust, whatever. Does that make sense? Okay, am I going too fast? Sorry, I feel like I'm talking really fast. Okay, cool. Cool. Then I want to turn off the locked slot. So we want to turn that off so we can put it in, and then we can lock it to only pulverized lead if we wanted to, if we were automating this. But for now, we're not. So yeah, this gives us 2 hardened glass. Dun dun dun. Okay, then we go over here. Right, it's a bit of a mess. So we want to make a silver gear, but we also need more electrum. So remember what electrum is made from? No. Nope. Everybody wants. So yeah, go ahead and put 4. Go ahead and put 4 of each into the smelter. And that should give us, I think, it's either 8, no, it's 16, that's right, it's 16 electrum, because it doubles the ores, and then, yeah, okay. Brain is thinking hard. And so I have the clock turned off over here because we don't need it on right now. Because we're not doing like mass quantities of smelting, in fact. Or, for example, words are hard. And then we just want to let that alloy for a little bit, because it's going to take a little bit. Okay. I've been jumping around, so I need to eat. Okay, so let me do something real quick. Did I bake all the potatoes like an idiot? I think I did. I have baked potatoes on me. I think I baked all the potatoes on accident instead of saving a few to be planted because I'm smart like that. But I think, yeah, there's a village over here. Yes. We do have some baked potatoes, or some normal potatoes. Oh, planted. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I did the separate one because it doesn't reach over that far. Okay. Sorry, I gave myself a heart attack there. Okay. Oh, this guy has a bow. Careful the cactus. Or the cacti, I should say. Sorry. Yes. That's a vanilla thing. Anyway, I'm going to put some of these potatoes in the planting chest. So I make sure not to accidentally cook them. Anyway. Right. So I was thinking about, oh yeah, I'm getting low on baked potatoes, and then how much food do you have, friend? Alright, here's some rice bread, which is better than normal bread. Yeah. Alright. So this should all be done smelting, hardened glass. There we go. Alright, so the electrum should be done alloying by now. Yes, indeed. 1 block, 7 ingots. Blam, blam, blam. So we can do blam, 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 blam. And that should be 6. And then this should be 7. And that's still melting. Oops, shoot. Pressing all the wrong buttons. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. And that's done. Sadly, no. That's a bit cheaty. I think they don't have that implemented at all. Sadly. No, yeah, it makes sense. Alright, so now we just need a bunch of silver. Yeah. Then what we do is we just put the silver in the pulverizer. And that gives us a 10% chance of lead. It's almost like it's reversed. Lead and silver can be found in each other's ore. Yeah. There we go. I was pressing all the buttons. That was wrong. They were very, very wrong buttons. Okay. So we don't want to use the reinforced conversion kit because that upgrades it straight from basic. So we want to use the reinforced upgrade kit, which just upgrades a hardened to a reinforced. This is now producing 80 RF per tick. And it has 2 augment slots. Okay. And then, increases power generation. We want to make some redstone transmission coils. Because this is how we really get the power up. There we go. We need more silver. So I'm smelting it right now. There we go. Okay. First that can smelt. Blam, blam. And what am I missing? 2 more. Okay. Oh, that's right, because I used them for the actual coil instead of the augment. Okay. And then, if you want to do the honors, friend, right-click these onto this Steam Dynamo. You can also just right-click on it with them. 160 RF, 240 RF. Boom. I think it uses it faster, if I remember right. So what we might want to do is turn this off and see if it still builds back up. Because these are just producing 40 RF per tick. We definitely don't want charcoal going into those, because this is producing 240. It's literally 3 times as much as those two combined. So, yeah, it's pretty great. And then if we are getting a backlog of charcoal, we can then maybe put it into one of these. But it's just less efficient to do in those, since this is so upgraded. Indeed. So we'll just leave that be and see if it builds up a backlog, and if it does, then hey, we're in business. Okay. Indeed. So, we get these, and then we get this, and then we put these in here. Alright. So now we're getting into more advanced stuff, which is really cool. I love thermodynamics and mechanism, and to an extent, immersive engineering. It's just immersive engineering is a little bit more annoying than the other ones, because you have to make multi-blocks. It's kind of like the smeltery, but for every machine, it's a multi-block. Every machine is a multi-block instead of just a one-block. Yeah, instead of a one-block furnace or one-block pulverizer or smelter or whatever. So I don't like immersive engineering as much, though it does have its benefits. It is a good mod. It's just more annoying for me to use. I generally don't use it as much. All right. Now we can just automate all these. Again, it would be better to use a retriever, but no, Zodiac, how are you? It would be better to use a retriever, but these servos literally just cost iron and redstone and a bit of glass, so they're pretty worthwhile to use these instead. Okay. So then we have, no, that's aluminum brass. Copper and iron I'll take out of here. Put it in our crafting chest over here. Blam, blam. The dirt I have in my inventory over there. And then just grab all this stuff, smelt it out of there. And bam, we have silver and lead and bricks. Okay. So now let's go check on the backlog of this. I mean, it looks like it's stable. So it's, yeah, not the greatest, but it looks like it's stable. So, yeah, and this servo is enough to pull charcoal into the Steam Dynamo fast enough, so we don't need to upgrade that, like ever. If we added more Steam Dynamos, then we'd probably want to upgrade it, but then we would also have to upgrade our production for the redstone birds. Okay, so let's go back over here, because I think... Let me double check. Where'd you come from, Cotton Joe? Sorry, Exodiac was saying something in the background. I was like, yeah. Looks anodized. What is that one? Smelting ores. Smelting food. Okay. So this is where it gets tricky and annoying. Because if you do these augments, this specific augment is a trivection chamber, which doubles any food item you put in there. So if you put a cooked or a raw chicken in it, you get 2 cooked chicken. But then it can only smelt food. It's a really good thing, but then you have to remember to use it. And then, oh gosh, silver plates. Compactor from thermal expansion. I forgot that they even had a compactor in thermal expansion. I think they did away with that in later versions. Compactor. Let's go ahead and make a compactor. Sure, fine. Apparently I don't have any gold in here. Okay. Let me some gold. Put it in the old pulverizer. And then So this one will probably end up being the food furnace. And then this one's only for ores, right? Yeah. Only ores can be processed, not the pulverized ore. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can just do a normal furnace for that. Okay. I need some leadstone flux stones. So let me make some leadstone flux stones. Blam up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It's a fun word to say. Okay, so I made some of those, and I'm waiting on the gold. Gold dust. Or pulverized gold, as they call it in this, whatever. It's all the same thing, really. I mean, technically, you can put it in a normal furnace, but it's not as fast. As well as you can put it in the smeltery, which is eh. With an upgraded redstone furnace, cooking the pulverized stuff in it is faster than most places. Especially once we start putting augments and stuff in it. And I'm going to turn that one into the food smelter. And then I'm going to make another redstone furnace. Fires in here. Machine frame. Redstone, reception coil, and redstone furnace. Okay. I'm going to put it over here on the opposite side. So this one's going to end up being the one to cook food in, and then this one is going to be lamb for smelted ores. Or maybe I'll reverse them, because basically they're basically the same smelter at this point, the same quality. So whatever's whatever, you know. Okay. This needs to auto input from the top and output to the left. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Maybe I'll just make this one in the food one, but whatever, because this one's next to the ore, so they're basically the same thing at this point. It doesn't matter really. Okay. Right. Right. I was making the thing that makes the silver plates, the compactor. What do you mean? The So if you go into the configuration panel on the right side, the little gear, when you're in the redstone furnace, you can choose where you want it to input and output. It's pretty great. And if you shift left click in the middle, it'll clear all of them. So you can just set what you want. They're really awesome. They're really customizable. I love the thermal expansion stuff. It's so good. Or the thermal stuff, technically. Okay. So I was making the compactor, which is, again, a 10 gear. Which, oops, I already had one. Oh, well, I can use that one for later. Machine frame. 2 copper gears, which I'm out of copper now. Nice. And then, yeah, you can just put the pulverized stuff in the top chest. It'll input into the bottom, or into the redstone furnace, and output into this chest over here. Yeah. And you can also input and output them to each other. But generally, I don't like doing that unless I have a specific setup for it. because sometimes I want to use it for something that doesn't want to go in the redstone furnace, like for example the obsidian that I put in the induction smelter. So generally I just leave it be and output into a chest and then move it over if I feel like it, depending on what I'm doing. And eventually I set up an actual like a line for it, if that makes sense. Right, I'm waiting on copper. I need 5 copper, I think. Just gotta wait for those 5 to be in here. 1, okay. So I need the 2 copper gears for the compactor. Sorry, again, if I'm going too fast for you, just let me know, and I will slow down. Okay, so yeah, the compactor, boom, it's crafted. It's another thingy that does a thingy and does stuff. So to make a thing, I was making a thing. I was making the trivection chamber for the food. I need a silver plate. I need 2 silver plates, in fact. And what I do for that is I go grab some silver ore, or silver ingots.
Yes,
and I put it inside the compactor. And since I just need the 2 plates, I'm just putting 2 in there. And then I'll probably like output to the chest or something. Basically, I think there are upgrades that allow it to do different things. The numismatic press makes coins. The gearworking die makes gears, so you don't have to make them in a crafting table. But I generally like to make them in a crafting table because I like to make them to order rather than to make bulk amounts of them. Same thing with plates. So, but plates, the easiest way to make them is in the compactor. Okay. So then I just need a redstone conductance coil, which is the electrum ingot. And a copper gear, which I need more copper, which is a good thing I smelted a bunch. Some bricks, which is a good thing I smelted a bunch of bricks. And then I make the trivection chamber augment. Boom. And I want to make the auxiliary reception coil for both of those. So I make that, and then I make 2 of those. And then if you want to do the honors, put this one on the right one, and then put 1 of these in each of them. Llama. Okay, then I'll show you what that does. Okay, where is... Okay, it's way over here. So you see how I have all this rice in here? I'm just going to take 3 rice out, because 3 rice is how you make 2 rice dough. So already it's more efficient than normal Minecraft bread, or vanilla Minecraft bread. And then I put it in the top chest. Remember, 2 dough go in. How many come out? Llama. That is why that is so worth it. Exactly. And then yeah, so the auxiliary reception coil just increases the speed that these that are. Oh yeah, we already did one over there. That's right. So you already know that one. But yeah, the trivection chamber just gives you more food when you're cooking it. So it's really good for a server, a multiplayer game. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, we are reaching 30 minutes now. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you all for joining us. I've been Eli the Fatigued, joined by my good buddy Preston. Don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe if you've enjoyed any dimension of this episode. It really does help support the channel, and we do appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.